Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today we're going to be looking at all the films that we've got downstairs. So let's just get started with it. First up we have Aladdin, which is obviously from Disney. It's Aladdin. It's the animated version, not live or anything like that. Next up we have Finding Nemo from Disney and Pixar. Next up we have Scooby-Doo meets Batman, which is obviously where Scooby-Doo meets Batman. Next up we have the man who stole Christmas himself, the Grinch. Next up we have Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson. Mr. Bean does his own Christmas, pretty much. Next up we have Elf, obviously, with Buddy the Elf, the main character. Next up we have the Polar Express. A lot of these are going to be Christmas. Sorry about that. Next up we have the Nativity Story. I think this is the final Christmas one in the pile. Maybe not. Next up we have Despicable Me 3, which includes a mini one, and the full one, because it's a 2-disc special edition. And that's obviously by Illumination, like every single thing to do with the Minions. Next up we have Scooby-Doo Winter Wonder Dog, where obviously, as you can see, there's Scooby and Shaggy. Next up we have Tom and Jerry Move a Pause for a Holiday, which once again is Christmas. It's time for Tom and Jerry. Next up we have Shelby the Dog Who Saved Christmas. Yep. Next up we have Annabelle's Wish, another Christmas one, which I only watched last Christmas, for the first time ever. Next up we have It's a SpongeBob Christmas. Obviously SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Gary, Plankton, and I can't remember the squirrel's name. It is by Nickelodeon. Next up we have Home Alone, the Family Fun Edition. Next up we have The Snowman and the Snow Dog, which I think this time is the final Christmas one in there. Got 2 in here. Sorry about that, guys. It was about my new phone, the Samsung Galaxy A14 that I got today, because my old one got broke, unfortunately. So anyways, as I was saying before I was interrupted, unfortunately, The Snowman and the Snow Dog, we've got 2 films, obviously. The first one is obviously The Snowman, just by itself, and the second one is The Snowman and the Snow Dog. So yeah, we've got The Snowman and the Snowman and the Snow Dog, and they both came inside there. So I'll just put them back, at least try to. I'm sure about that is the last Christmas one. Next up we have The Muppets, of obviously Kermit, Piggy, I can't remember his name, Bonzo, Animal, and the weird guy. Yeah, that way go. Next up we have Despicable Me, previously made by Illumination. Includes a sneak peek of Despicable Me 2. Next up we have Rio, which is a perfect family flick according to the Daily Mirror. Next up we have The Gruffalo. That's literally just it, The Gruffalo. A family classic for years to come. The Daily Mirror again. Finally, for this pile we have Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which says must have musicals on DVD. According to them, you must have musicals on a DVD. Otherwise it's not a DVD apparently. I think that's what it's supposed to be saying. So I'm just going to pile these back up in the order that I got them. Just so that, yeah. Next up we have Trumpton. Oh, and we found a couple of Christmas. One Christmas, I think, which was maybe supposed to be in the Christmas pile but got lost, which is a 2 films on 2 DVD, The Light on the Christmas Tree and The Night Before Christmas. Next up we have The Addams Family. Next up we have E.T. The Extraterrestrial. Next up we have Secret Life of Pets, which says wonder what they do all day. Illumination made that. It includes 3 mini movies. Apparently they must all be on the disc. Next up we have Roald Dahl's The BFG, which this is just in a future video. I will show you some more Roald Dahl stuff, including the BFG. So watch out for that one. Next up we have Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc., which is obviously Disney Pixar. Next up we have Disney Pixar, A Bug's Life. Yep, there are a lot of Disney Pixar here. Next up we have DreamWorks, Madagascar, from the studio that brought you Shrek and Shark Tale and Trolls. Next up we have Disney Pixar, Cars 3. Next up we have Disney Pixar's Cars. Yeah, maybe I should have put Cars before Cars 3, to be honest. It says from the creators of The Incredibles and Finding Nemo, because obviously they came out before Cars. Next up we have The Secret Life of Pets 2, once again by Illumination obviously. It includes 2 mini movies, this one, with the Minions and Gidget. Okay. And there's a Minion right there, because Illumination is mainly for Minions, I think. Next up we have Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Next up we have our first 12 Avengers Endgame. I might watch that soon. Marvel Studios made that. Or this other one, which is the second 12, Marvel Ant-Man. Yeah. Next up we've got one of the only 12s that I've watched, which is War for the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I watched that before. Oh, the disc's falling out. Oh no, that's not supposed to happen. Next up we have Walt Disney Alice in Wonderland, the 60th Anniversary Edition. Next up we have Oliver. Next up we have We Bought a Zoo, which is based on a true story from the director of Jerry Maguire. So it's based on a true story. Finally, we have The Italian Job, which says on it, extra features include deleted scene, 3 exclusive documentaries, that doesn't sound interesting, an audio commentary, and much more. This is the Self-Presentation Preservation Society, Michael Caine, Noel Coward. The Michael Caine Crime Cork is back, a classic not to be missed. That was by Ian Freer. Empire. And they gave that 5 stars. So guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, absolutely destroy that like button and subscribe down below. And don't forget to check out one of the videos on screen now and the link to my brother's channel. Goodbye.